Hey guys, what's going on? MaskedGraphics here. Today I'm going to be going over another Photoshop tutorial. In this show, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create false seasons. So what we're going to be basically doing is taking this original image here of a blank tree in a springtime setting and turning it into a nice fall time setting. So we're going to basically be creating the different color effects here and all the leaves. So I'm going to take you guys step by step this entire process. So if you want to follow along with me, the original image will be in the video description below. So let's go ahead and get started. First what we're going to do is unlock this layer. So we're going to double click on it and hit enter. And we're going to create our different colors here. Give it that nice warm feeling. So we're going to do this, head over to our image, adjustments, and color balance. Now with this tool, we're going to be focusing on our reds, our magentas, and our yellows. So I'm going to head over to my reds, and I'm going to bump this up quite a bit here. And over to my magentas, and scoot just over a little to the left. I don't want it to be too much over because we don't want a purple image. And then even it out with the yellows, like so. And click OK on that. Now, next thing we want to do is create our leaves. So in order to do this, it's actually a very simple effect, but it's really neat. So what we're going to do is create a new document. So Control N, set it to 100 by 100 pixels, and click OK. Zoom in quite a bit here. And what we're going to do next is take our brush tool. It's going to hit our B key. We're going to right click. Make sure it's set to the brush size of 3 on the hard edge. Make sure our color is set to black. And what we're going to do is just create different variations of lines here in different length and direction and size. So one of the beauties of doing something like this with leaves is obviously since no leaves are the same, so you don't have to worry about yours looking exactly like mine. You don't have to worry about how good it looks or how bad it looks, because there's no really right or wrong thing when you're doing this. So let's go ahead and just continue to create different leaves here, different variations, like so. Alright, now the next thing we want to do is actually create this into a brush that we can use. So we're going to do this, we're going to hit Edit, we're going to head over to Define Brush Preset, and we're going to name it Leaves, like so, and click OK. And that basically just made a all new brush for us that we can use on our original image. So let's head back to our original image. Zoom in quite a bit here, and we're going to hit our B key, going to make sure our leaves are selected, and then we're going to head over to our brush palette. Now our brush palette is a really neat option when it comes to mixing up the leaves to make it look as realistic as possible. So in order to do this, we're going to have our Shapes Dynamics box. We're going to click a check mark on that, and for here we're going to head over to our Angle Jitter option, and I'm going to scoot this all the way up to 100%, and if you look down here in our preview box, it basically just mixes up the leaves for us. Now the next effect I like to mess with is the scattering option. So I'm going to check this, and we can mess with our scatter here and our count, and basically just get the effect that we're looking for. So I like that. Go ahead and close out of our brush palette. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to select our color palette, and we're going to select a nice light shade of orange. Since we are doing fall here, we're going to be mixing it up with the different colors. So we're going to create a new layer, and basically just make single clicks throughout the entire tree. Now I'm not going to be showing you guys me doing the whole tree because it actually takes quite a bit of time, but the end result is absolutely phenomenal. So basically just going through and making single clicks with our brush here, like so. Now since we are doing fall, we're going to mix up the different colors here. So what we're going to do after we've done basically covered the whole tree in one layer, we're going to over to our brushes, our colors again, and select a darker shade of orange. And you're going to do a layer 2 and just basically go over all this, mixing up all the colors, making it look realistic as possible. And then eventually you're going to finish up with a third layer of almost a brown, like so. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring all this up and adding all the leaves, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done. Alright, now that we have finished in adding all of our leaves and got the exact look that we want, next thing you want to do is make the tree a lot more fuller. So in order to do this, we'll head over to our leaves layer, and we're going to duplicate it by hitting Control J. And then we're head over to our blend modes, and you can pretty much mess with any of these, just kind of scroll up through them and find which one you like the best. Preferably I like lighten. And then we're going to lower our opacity a little bit, and just get the exact look that we want, like so. Alrighty, now the next thing we want to do is want to mess with the lighting and all the shadows in this. So we're going to save it, and I'm just going to save it as a JPEG, Name it tree for video, like so. Make sure it's at the maximum, and hit enter. Alright, now what we're going to do is exit out of this, head over to our mini bridge option, and select the tree for video JPEG. Going to right click on it and head over to open in camera raw. Now from here, basically what we're going to be doing is messing with the different shadows and lighting. So first thing we're going to do is head over to our effects tablet, and on the image, the final product, I made the edges a lot darker on this. So in order to do this, head over to our post crop vintaging, and we're going to lower the amount on this to give it kind of a darker feeling on the outside of the image, like so. Alright, now the next thing you want to do is head over to our details tablet, or I'm sorry, your grayscale tablet, and we're going to mess with our oranges and reds and yellows. So I'm just going to go ahead and variate these different color effects here, like so. And there we go. So there's our basic image. We can hit open image, and there it is. So there you go, guys. That is how to create fake seasons. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. But other than that, guys, take it easy.